has been defeated.
I hear an irritating whelp out there. I shall go silence it.
Take that! Take that! Take that! I've been waiting for this. Take that! There we go! Got you! All my might! All my might!
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Experience my stratagem, refined to perfection.
Let's go. Take that. Take this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might.
The defeat.
Time to act.
The curtain draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he drinks.
I heard something's about to happen in Guan.
Even with such an eminent family.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Got it!
Yes.
Listen.
My time has come.
Now go. I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Baima Castle.
Those are Cao Cao's forces, headed for Baima Castle. I have to warn Lord Yin Liang.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them!
We will keep the enemy at bay. You must hurry to Lord Yin Liang's side. March forward!
We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanjin. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste. We shall send our troops to target it.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that! Take that! This territory is
Their
ours.
numbers matter not, for I will never falter.
enough wisdom and courage, there is always a path to victory. Let's march!
My lord, a battalion of Cao Cao's forces are advancing on this position. You must prepare to meet him in battle.
Good. You have done well to warn us. Men, prepare to counterattack.
Prepare yourselves. Now, begin the assault!
So they have spotted our advance. This leaves us no choice but to cut through their ranks with a frontal assault.
Behold, Allied forces are marching to our aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong! Our victory is imminent!
Oh Lord, Cao Cao, a great debt of gratitude. This battle is my chance to repay it with my blade.
All my might.
And go on, you! Frighten us! If you think you are skilled enough!
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their
enemy
inexhaustible
officer
numbers.
has been defeated.
They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
Now advance!
Lord Cao Cao's renown makes him an excellent decoy. Just look at the size of the force they've sent after him. With this many of their soldiers here, Aima should be relatively unguarded. Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
Prepare to attack! Wipe out the lot of them! Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Insufficient for a comeback. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that!
Falling back from now. I must leave the rest to you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'll end this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't the enemy do better than that?
Take that!
I guess this place belongs to me now.
You see the deliverer coming. Even so, the next steps will be crucial.
Taking the fort at Yanjin? We cannot let them cut off our reinforcements. Quickly, we must reclaim it. Let's start the advance.
All my might.
I can't.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's start the advance.
This is too good to be true. The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own.
Worthy adversary indeed.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However, seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
Let's go. The strategist arrived at their best me in battle.
And I think this...
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cao Cao, you are a snake, guarding the corrupt throne to satisfy your endless avarice. Chaos has stricken the land, and the tears of the weak pool at the feet of the Emperor. That is why you must be eliminated. To bring peace.
Do not know who you are or from where you hail, but you seem to be driven by a strong conviction.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have been bested. How can this be?
The enemy officer has been defeated. What? Yan Liang has been defeated? Impossible. This cannot be.
I can't believe we managed to drive back such a large force. We may be outnumbered, but this battle is far from hopeless.
Now we must go.
Send Wen Zhou. Attack Yanjin and bring me Cao Cao's head.
Our next target will likely be the enemy forces at Yanjin. This time, we can send some of our soldiers to the front. Leave it to me. We can cross the river to the north and attack the enemy from behind. We must also be prepared to scale the cliffs on the way.
Another victory in the name of my brother. You're done. Hold strong. This should do it. I claim another victory in the name of my brother. This should do it. I'm telling you. Take that. Take that. Prepare yourselves.
This is the fate of all who oppose me. I'm starting to get fatigued. That's right.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall retreat. You've done very well. It's good to know I can count on you. We're about to lose. There must be something I can do. And I judge the situation poorly.
His crimson tail feathers dance in the wind as he tears across the battlefield. He must be.
Let's go.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
I've suffered heavy losses. I must withdraw for now.
Take that. Let's go.
Afraid I've got no choice but to fall back.
Take that.
Could it be? No, it's not possible.
You appear when you're most needed. Well, the talent.
Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ziluan. And those eyes. Yes. You must be.
We should stop here to assess the situation. The time is right. We should attack now.
Leave none alive! I can't hold on much longer. We need a way through.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. The enemy officer intrigue has been defeated.
Resistance comes at the most opportune moment.
The enemy officer virtue in dying defeat so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
As far as my path is to take me.
The resistance is futile.
Right. I'm counting on you. It's a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope. Take that. I am ready.
I cannot afford to fall here.
I don't believe in overexerting oneself. Good luck out there. I'll leave this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How careless of me. My inexperience is showing.
Looking rough.
This is the fate of all who oppose me. I have conquered this area.
I'm falling back. Sorry, I couldn't be more assistance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn it all. Why did it have to end like this?
What? Wencho has fallen? This is not possible. What on earth happened? I could foresee losing either Yanliang or Wencho, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side. Overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back for now. This was a great victory, and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humbled, but it is not yet over, my lord.
Aye. We've swatted away some of their troops, but the flow of the battle has not yet shifted.
It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the terrain. We will draw back the front line to Guandu. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
Ziluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were? What are you saying, Ziluan? Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you wouldn't have allied yourself with Cao Cao, the usurper of the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made. And now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful, Juha, what did she say to you in the end? Did she tell you to forget everything and live on, or to pursue true peace? If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You were there when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Ziluan!
Are you crying? Go, Ziluan. Down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. Go Ziluan. Down your own path.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone. Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Ziluan. If you insist on following the Han and allying with Cao Cao, then I will not hesitate to stand against you once more. You must remember who the Han are to us. Well, the point may be moot if Cao Cao is crushed by Yuan Shao in the next battle. I look forward to seeing him struggle.
Chuha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Chuha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Ziluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Chuha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Chuha, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Ziluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. Well, while you've been off fighting, I've been busy myself. Very busy, in fact. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Ziluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
Not many people can read and write.
Let's go. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Take this. Take this. Concentrate. Take this. End this here. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Take this. Time to attack. Easy. Bear witness to my power. Looking rough. I see you. Time to act.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold. Hope I get to...
So you remember, we fought the government forces that came to purge our village and were cut down. And now, you know, I am but a fragment of your memory, a mirage from your past, born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore. Because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, Do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. And thank you. Ziluan, take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Chuha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done. No, I think not. Now that you've rediscovered your past, you've no more need of a doctor. Besides, I was thinking of taking a trip to the place where my father studied medicine. Better late than never, huh? As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. My, how you've changed. Ziluan, you're nothing like you were when we first met. The old you would have never said such a thing. Back then you were a wild warrior, hurling yourself into battle heedless of your wounds. But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty? Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Chuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? Thank you, Ziluan. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can.
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Wujia?
Lord Xun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt. And there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xun Yu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother. They say Liu Bei is in Shu City. I wonder if Zhang Fei and the others are all right. Somewhere around Shu City. We can find out more there. First, we need to get permission to leave from Lord Cao Cao. We must also take custody of Liu Bei's family. Once we've settled our affairs here, we'll begin our journey. Does that sound good to you? Then let us return together, back to my brother's side.
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu.